The one thing that really bothers me about being a content creator is for 10 years is that when people send you videos of stuff you've already spoken about. Now, I made a video, a groundbreaking, like a video that really took off. Canadians to withdraw money from banks, no confidence in governments, and bank runoffs, right? So, unfortunately, this video I made on February 15th, 2022, and Canadians withdraw money from banks, no confidence in Canadian government monetary runoff. After I made that video, I even said specifically in the video, if a bigger channel could take it and run, give me a plug. Several big channels took that, and it made international news that people were removing money from their bank accounts and stuff. I didn't get no plug, but that's okay. But it's the channels that made a video about the guy that made the video. I still didn't get a plug. And that's the problem with being on social media. And it kind of upsets me that I'm sitting there and I'm like, did you see what Jordan Peterson, Mike? And I look, I said that 3 days ago. Here's my video. They're like, oops, I'm sorry, Mike. And that's the problem that you get as a content creator is when you kind of formulate things in your mind, start figuring out, yeah, there will be a runoff on the monetary system now because there's no confidence in government. This is before they were even freezing the bank accounts. I think this was just like the day of when I started seeing the patterns and connecting the dots. Here's the video in its entirety. I hope you could share it. And there are a lot of people, small business owners like myself, on the ground that are actually not famous, that are actually not known, that are actually hated by community, that are actually just like what you're going through. And I hope you could share this video and let people know, I'm still receiving this video, not my video, from somebody else. Did you see what this guy said? Did you see what Joe Rogan said 9 hours ago? I've been seeing it on the channel 4 or 5 years now. Take a look at the video. Here it is. Well, it's here, guys. It's arrived. People are starting or have lost total confidence in their governments. This will cause a runoff on the monetary system. And that is major for a country. And this is something that countries do not look forward to, because the day of reckoning always shows up with pitchforks and torches. So here on the channel, we've been talking about, banks running out of liquidity. We did talk about a couple of bank runs that were happening in Australia. We had another one in France in 2019 with the Gilles de Jean. And the great Canadian peso is coming soon. Devaluation of deliberate downturn adjustments of value of the country's money. And this is before the thing got serious, before they made it serious, or they created something out of nothing, right? What else have we got? New Amero dollar might be a reality in North America. That's something you might be looking forward to. I'm just trying to think. Negative interest rates coming to a city near you. That's that we're pushing towards that. I'm just trying to see if I have a criminal economic. Trying to see what I could find here. So here it is, guys. What's been happening? Well, a lot's been happening. People have lost absolute and total confidence in their local governments. And that's become a major issue. And now what's going to happen is when people lose confidence in governments, they start withdrawing the money from their bank accounts. And because they don't trust their money in the banks. The banking system has been so heavily deregulated in English-speaking countries that the average Joe Donuts, if he actually sat down and realized what the banks have been doing to him for the last, let's just be fair, since 2008, he would be astonished that the governments would allow this. Why would the governments allow this? Because the governments need this to happen. So people lose confidence in their local government, and what do? They pull their money out. When they pull their money out, what happens? Well, there is tension on the monetary system, and that becomes a major issue. Why is there tension on the monetary system? Let's just pretend that this book are entire full of gold certificates. These are all gold certificates that cover a nugget of gold. One certificate covers 1 nugget of gold of this much gold. But the problem is, I have this, look at all the certificates I have for gold. But there's only 1 nugget available. You get it? That's what's happening. Not enough money available for people to pull out of their accounts, and that will cause a crisis and a collapse in the economic system within the country, and eventually countries bordering it will feel may react positively to it with people converting their dollars into, let's say, if you're in Canada, you'd want to convert to US dollars. This might help the US currency in a short-term Mickey Mouse type of way of patching things up. And that's what's happening right now. We've got reports that banks in Canada are limiting people. So if you've got this, or if this has happened to you, please go ahead and report down below. If you are being... I tried to sell some RSPs the other day. Yesterday, actually. Retirement savings plans. I don't think I'm going to live long enough to need them. I'm being very frank with you guys. And there's nobody there to do it for me. I got to make some phone calls and maybe come back in 2 months, she said. I'm like, wow. So, yeah, it's going to happen, and it's happening. And once people wake up to, a crash course on basic banking monetary system, people waking up and saying, damn, we've been had. But luckily, there is still areas where you can still buy physical and spot gold, but they're running out and they're running dry. We've talked about gold to silver and silver to gold and all that stuff for years. And the importance of hedging against inflation, and the importance of making sure you are prepared. The reason why I haven't been so worried about pretty much almost anything is because, very simply, because I've been prepared. I've been prepared my whole, pretty much, since I was 25. I've been prepared. I know it sounds kind of, whoa, Mike, I don't know, maybe 35, but 25. I've always had a backup plan, always something to make sure I'm not at the end of the rope, you know. Let me know what you guys think. I hope a bigger channel could get this information, and before it actually, because this will start happening. First thing that starts happening when people lose confidence in their governments is people take money out of their accounts. So hopefully a bigger channel could take this and run with it, and I appreciate it if you could do that. And yeah, I just wanted to throw this out there. Hope everyone's having a good day. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Thanks for subscribing to me on Rumble, and thanks for subscribing to me on Odyssey. My main YouTube channel got taken down from a video I put 4.5 years ago, before the convoy arrived in Ottawa. 2 days before the convoy arrived in Ottawa. Thanks for watching, guys. God bless. Lots of hugs, lots of kisses. Be strong, be smart. Always eye on the prize. Stay focused, because this is your test. I have spoken.